Time is 2:27 a.m. July 1st, 2026. We gotta make one more video. I know he's tired. Okay? Look, there's a lot of stuff everybody could say that they should have did this, they should have did that, they should have did this, they should have did that. Look, everybody needs to stop what they're doing and realize we are here right now. This is what it is right now. You all heard that expression. It is what it is. Well, this is what it is. Okay? There's a lot of things that a lot of people regret. A lot of things that could have been different. A lot of things that could have been better. And a lot of things where a lot more people could have done a lot more. Okay? This goes for everybody. Now, we're making the video through him. Okay? This situation is like this because nobody did anything. For example, they wanted to bring it up. From National City. He didn't know who was talking to him. He put his LG V40 on a whim on top of that little wall. Didn't get anything for it. He could have used that phone and kept it. They used that phone maliciously and tried to frame him. They asked him to put that phone there. Why did you even do that? He could have sold that phone for like $300. He had a lot of cases. It was like it was like new still. It was like a $300 phone. He put it right there. He trusted what you guys said to him. Those people went to Alpha Prison. There was a lot of people that were talking to him in the beginning of National City through primary. Go ahead and verify, confirm. The people who told him to put that LG V40 there, they're in Alpha Prison. Okay? It wasn't Home Team. It wasn't. Okay? He didn't have to sell the Samsung. Look, a lot of this stuff that you guys told him earlier on back in National City, okay, until Home Team was developed, okay, you just screwed him into the situation when he didn't need to be in the situation. Could have kept the LG V40, could have kept the Samsung, he could have kept everything. You screwed this guy, you screwed his life. He got fired from Verizon because of Thomas and Patrick. They kept jacking into the subconscious in National City. They kept jacking in. He was so fucking tired, he didn't hear his alarm go off. Showed up late to work, and he was fired. That was the third strike. Okay? Could have got a job back in Santa Barbara, Verizon again, because the GM, he was cool with him. Look, you screwed his whole life. We're here right now because people made terrible bad decisions to try to screw an innocent person because they didn't have anything else to do, and they went to Alpha Prison for it. Now, that wasn't DOD who told him to leave the LG V40 right there on the wall. That was not the DOD people, okay? And who told him to leave his passport there, okay? That guy didn't go to Alpha Prison, but he got his subconscious. He got switched out, okay? I don't want to say that guy went to the closet. He was just, whatever. We're not going to talk about that, but he told him to leave his passport in National City. If he went to Japan, he had $2,700. Could ask his mom to borrow some money. He got $2,700 from that little kickback. Okay? He could have went to Japan, and we could have took his subconscious out, and you guys could have ran a 10-year case hiatus on the AI version of him, where the AI subconscious is in this body. What's had to happen here is because a lot of people fucked up. A lot of people fucked up. Okay, we're not going to mention who. But you people really, the alphas really fucked up here. All the alphas that are supposed to be supporting him, a lot of them just argued amongst themselves. There was a division of Home Team that really had to say, hey, fuck you guys, man. You don't have anything to do with this team. You're not really helping anything. Get the fuck out of here. You guys don't know the whole thing between Home Team and everything. And the alien people, you know, we're not going to talk about them either. Look, we're all here now because of all the decisions made. Mr. G has just been trucking this whole fucking time. From the Saturn in Santa Barbara to being homeless in Japan to the Philippines back to here. Now, one last thing we want to say. We told him to come back to the United States. We told him to come back to the United States because these people were declaring they are using him. No one has consent to use someone through fourth dimension. It wouldn't be your decision anyway. Look, these people are straight punking you guys. They can say I built the Statue of Liberty. They could say I invented dinosaurs. They could say I invented swimming. Okay? You have to tell these people, no, you didn't. And no, you're not the person to be in control. These people cannot be in control of anything. We told him to come back to the United States because they said they were using him against his will, legally, because he's in another country and the dark pill body is being held in the United States. Now, I don't know where the fuck you guys come up with your little statutes, like your whole little laws you build. First of all, there's no fucking rules on any dark pill body. You can make shit up, say, since he's in another country, we can use him. He's back in the fucking country right now. And you're doing the same fucking thing you were doing in the Philippines. So now what the fuck do you have to say? Look, it was... we're going to clarify one last thing. Slapped him. You know it's us. It was time for him to come back to the United States. Okay, there were certain things that happened in the United States, and we were ready and prepared for him to come back. We wanted him to be in the Philippines because the deep home team, the real home team members, had to take care of a lot of shit in the U.S. A lot of shit was fucking up. We knew it was gonna happen. We saw it was gonna happen. It did happen. Okay, but enough time has passed, and he had to come back to the United States. That's the answer on that. Okay, plus, we told him he needs to file something against the FBI. Okay, the tort claim for DOJ. And DOJ sent the paperwork to his mom. And then he kind of got excited. Okay, gotta have the names of the people I need to speak to in the FBI, Pentagon, CIA, okay, Inspector General's office, and U.S. Army claims. Okay, he did everything he needed to do. It's like this, and people are switched out and sent to alpha prison because you people just want to beat up on one small fish. That's how the alien people look at it. He's one small fish. Now he's handicapped, disabled, swimming, you know. You see those fish in the aquariums where they're fucked up and they're swimming all weird because they're missing a fin or some shit. Okay? And you're still trying to come after the guy. That's why they're like, no, fuck these guys. They go to alpha prison. Once they get in alpha prison, dude, we're going to level with you people. Once they get in alpha prison, it's a whole new ball game. Okay? A lot of people, when they wake up and they just can't believe where they are, and they're like, no, I don't accept this. I want to talk to somebody. I have rights, yada, yada, yada. No, there's no rights in alpha prison. Your freedom is completely gone. You have a right to attorney and a right to... No, there's no attorneys in alpha prison. All that shit's gone out the window. They take your fucking subconscious out of your head and put you somewhere else. Everybody's real angry and mad. It went like this. All you had to do was pay the guy, kill the guy, or pick the guy up. You didn't want to do anything. There's no gray area. Your people declared you were using him. That's how they want to make it look. It was time for him to come back to the United States. A lot of stuff was prepared for him when he came back to the U.S. Okay? Now, the situation is like this because you people have not made any decisions, and a lot of people are switched out and sent to alpha prison. Today is July 1st, 2026. Okay? It's past the half-year marker in this year. If you people will not do anything, they're going to keep sending people to alpha prison. That you can count on it. he's gonna why would you anything like this continue when the guy's gonna die anyway? He's been through shit for 9 years because he reported kidnapping. What is he getting out of this? He hasn't gotten a single penny. The only guy that you had, Ray Sherrod, and you had some other agents offer $1 million a few times through the tour, whatever. You offer him $1 million, then you offer him another $1 million, then you offer him another $1 million, and then Ray Sherrod offered him $5 million. Okay, and he killed the guy. What the fuck do you want? You committed every federal criminal act there is. You've committed every intergalactic law there is, or every intergalactic felony, if you want to consider that. You committed everything. You have to go to Alpha Prison forever, man. There's no way out talking your way out of things. These people can't talk their way out of things. Okay? They're fucked. Now, what you have to do is just say, you know what? Enough is enough. These people got to go down now. If you won't do that, then you're just fucking stringing yourself along.